Hey, 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 this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. What a beautiful day out here today. It couldn't be better. And this boat is very, very nice. Well put together, Staby. I'll give you some credit here. And with chip pile, the Mill Casino, flat as a pancake. We must have had a fire out in the spit or something. I see a lot of burnt chips. And there was a little fog. There must be a fire up there somewhere. But anyway, well thought of. Batteries up underneath there, shut-off switch is right here, shut-off switch. This is your windlass to shut it off. They even put this on there so you don't burn your rear. But even here, this is nice because if you're sitting, you can sit here and put your hand there without this getting hot. Cool your arms. You can just go like this, kick back, have your drink right there. And these are cool. They just added these. Now these are kind of multi-purpose from what I can see. So say you put a crab davit, there's your step. Say you put it right here. That's going to add extra strength because you're going to mount it right here or off of the bracket so you don't go into the tubing because your tubes start right into here. So, but anyway, that would add support for that. Plus, now say you want to do a flip down seat like what I'm sitting on right here. You can mount over there and that would act as a step getting in and out of the boat. You can step there, just step there and step there, or come from here, step, and then fold them up when you're done. Good idea. Gives you a ton of room, deep. You can walk one side, look at that. Didn't even flinch on this. Your coolers, nice design there. I love the design there with the Stabicraft. And they put all that for a sound deadener on the side. Little space there, and even like here, armrest. Makes it nice, gives you a little soft instead of putting it on aluminum. Little grab rails right here. Finish the top off. Grab rail. Very nice, very clean there. Clean there. We did that. Yeah, you could just by putting them doors I'm talking about, them inserts. Oh man, this would be, and even this looks very nice. People can sit 1, 2 over here. That one's an easy one. Say you needed to get out in the bow, you could actually stand on that and just come out that front hatch. Windlass works. Okay, of course, EFI on the main. It's got to be in neutral right here. Just turn the key, starts up. If the safety lanyard right here isn't in, it's gonna and it won't start. Or if the gauges ain't on, that means you didn't turn the switch on. And the fuel economy on these are unbelievable. So what I'm going to do is just hard crank this. And this is this aero design. Now see, I'm in neutral. Look at this. I can steer the boat because of that design, not even in gear. See, then if I wanted to go the other way, still it's in neutral. And we got current coming in. And see how it's turning the boat, not even in gear. So if I just give it a little gas, just put it in gear, look how fast that turns. Now I can keep giving it gas. Now watch this. Now watch those pylons. I'm going to just give it a short blast like this to get it moving. Then I'm going to slowly go here and I'll stay in one spot. Look how tight that turns and how flat. It doesn't roll over real heavy. Now right there, there's that piece of metal. Look at that without blowing out of the water. You set your cam sensor. I fixed the leaks back there. Look how fast that thing turns. Now try that in another boat, would you? There's that metal piece right there. So now same thing in reverse. Now we got a little bit of boat wake here. These don't put out a lot. You're going to have a little bit more thrust motion, so I can go like that and give it a jab of the gas to make it stay. And right there in those pylons, we should. Now look at that reverse. See? And no water coming in over the back. Now, fuel economy, unbelievable. See how fast? I mean, I can just turn this thing lickety-split. down. Now out of the whole shot. 1001, 1002, about 2.5 seconds. The prop is just about right. I wouldn't want to drop it because then you'd hit the rev limiter. But like right here, just for cruising, we could get her up to about 25 miles an hour. Right there, only turning 3,500 RPM, 5.5 gallons an hour. Most would be up to 12, 4.6 miles to the gallon. Now, that's for cruising for fuel. You can't beat that. Now let's go where most boats, I'll go bring her up to about 35. There's 35 miles an hour. I'm going to trim it up. Bring it back down. So right there, 4,700 RPM, 35, you're only burning 9.7, 9.8 gallons an hour, 3.5 miles. Now most boats, if I was running 35 miles an hour, I'd be burning probably 18 to 20 gallons an hour, and I'm under 10. So 50% better. And that'd be a good cruising speed. So now I've even got it trimmed up, and I hit the gas, and it didn't lift on me. Mile an hour, and you're saving probably 2 gallons an hour. So these are very fuel efficient. So I'll turn that one off. Now the kicker motor, you would want to push in on this, lift up the red, tilt it down, that puts you into neutral. When it's cold, give it like 7 pumps, back and forth, bring it back. Then there's a detent right there. Give it about that much, like 1 inch to 2 inch ahead. Push and hold the key while you're turning, it will fire up. If it acts like it's going to die, push in again until that idle raises. Then slowly bring this down, let it drop. It will raise again. Bring it back until you can go all the way back. You're good to go. Once you fire it up, you should, for the day, you should be able just to turn that and fire it up. So we're going to trim the motor down. There we go. And then we're going to just turn the key. You can't even hear it. There it is. It's running. And I don't think this is going to read, but I'm going to turn the key and see if I can't get the speed to read. No, because it's going through the motor. But I am going to start that up just to check the water again, make sure everything's... Yep. Yep, water flow. There was a leak. If that thing, when you're just letting it sit there, if it goes womp, 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 then yeah, that means you got a leak, but I got those fixed, so it ain't doing that. Turn the key off. Really nice. And you got kind of a semi-cup holder here, but they didn't give me any cup holders. They did put a non-skid. They could, no good for a cup holder here, of course. But you got a little pocket tray right there. you could figure something out on that. You could attach it to the side tray, like a beanbag cup holder or something. That does really good. That's probably against the current about 4 or 5 miles an hour, 8 miles width. Then all you do is you turn that off, you trim that up until you hear go. There, then you know it's up. I trim it just a hair down after that. Then all you do is turn the key again, fire it up, put it in gear, go cruising. Now see how far up I'm trimmed? I'm going to trim it up to about halfway, right there. Hit it. See how the bow don't pop? There's no porpoising, no blowout. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. They really made this look nice. Big. You can put a 23-inch screen in that. But it's, you can do a 16 VHF, have everything you want. You got your tacks up there. Huh, that's weird. Huh. Oh, that boat up there. I was wondering where these wakes were coming from. So I'm just going to cruise. All right, this is the Boat Doctor. It's ready to roll. This won't even last 2 days, I bet you. And it'll be sold. Boat Doctor out.